Go ahead and start.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk about need, not an idea that much, but about a need that I feel I have. So I would like to hear your opinions or maybe solutions, or how, if you have the same need, or how would you solve it. So the problem I have is I don't like traveling by bus that much.
It's horrible. I love the bus.
It's there because there's a lot of people there, and it's just horrible, right? And I don't know how about you, but I don't like driving myself in a car that much. I've heard that Americans love their cars and they want to, be in charge on the wheel, and then they don't care that they have an empty car and that they are moving in 5 miles per hour, right? And something. So, do you enjoy driving? Do you enjoy driving? How many of you enjoy driving?
Without traffic or with traffic?
With traffic. I mean, commuting
without traffic?
to work.
No, doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother you.
So,
Absolutely not.
So the other guys would like to have something better.
I'd rather be on public transportation
than in
a traffic jam.
Something more efficient would be.
Or read or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So it's the same with me. I don't like to dedicate my concentration on driving. I would like to do something else, but I don't like to be among 1,000 other people in the same vehicle. So I think with the technology there's available right now, with mobile networks and always on and online devices, computers, it's possible to do something better, to book a place a seat in a vehicle which gets you where you want to go. So, and there is a lot of sites probably, I don't know about the local ones, but also in Europe there are popular sites which group people into one vehicle, into a car or a van. And I wonder why. I think this is the right direction to solve the problem. So, what do you guys think? Why didn't they take off that much?
I would love an idea like that. I'm just saying there's no market leader in that.
Is it, you mean for carpooling to work, or?
Yeah, I mean mostly to anywhere. You just need to get from point A to point B. And let's say you don't mind other people sitting next to you, right? And you want somebody else to drive the car or to drive the vehicle, and you are, for example, you could get a taxi, right? But it's, let's suppose you don't have as much money, and we are looking for something.
Do you guys know about, have you heard of ours, like the big, private bus service? So a lot of the bigger companies in the South Bay and Peninsula employ this private company to ferry their workers to work, right? So it has like several pickup points, maybe in the city. It's called Bowers. B-A-U-R-E-E-R-S. Yes, Bowers. Yeah.
B-A-U-R?
E. I think it's E-R-S.
Yeah. So, but basically what you're describing is a carpool, which is, so
I don't know if the car is the right size for the most effective system. So I think it's a van, or it's a minibus.
So the Bowers are a premium van about this size, right? With like this is the normal seat size.
So what you're talking about,
they're nice seats, and it has Wi-Fi on it sometimes.
So what you're talking about is basically out competing Uni.
Yeah, privatized transportation, but for a certain.
But Uni is terrible, right? Like you probably could do it.
It's horrible. Yeah.
So could you say that again about?
But it wouldn't do it intraday.
He
wants to make a startup that does what Muni does better, because Muni is awful.
Yeah. I agree.
Which might be like, hey, why couldn't you do that?
Well, we'll get you around point to point, but it would get you commuting times.
I mean, Muni is probably the cheapest system possible, right? So maybe there is markets for people who would like to a little bit more comfort, or 2 times
or a lot
the comfort.
Well, suppose
maybe not more, but are able to pay more for something more comfortable. Well, for me, the biggest problem with Muni is that you don't have a booked seat.
But
right?
here's my.
You don't say that again. You don't have a booked seat.
You can. with the technology that is available right now, you could travel with your seat guaranteed every time.
But the one thing that Muni provides, it provides safety. Because when you get on that bus, you
I wouldn't agree with that.
There's been plenty of
but the majority of the time, when you go on the bus, the reason people use public transportation is they know that when
Oh,
they
you
get
can
on-
trust that the driver at least is safe.
Well, no,
Like the
no,
system
no.
is safe.
Well, the driver's safe, pretty much, there's camera, and most people, you know, things don't
I
happen
don't agree
bad.
that safety is exclusive to Muni. I mean, there
Oh,
is.
no,
there is,
but your vehicle, and again, you're not being green. You're talking about vans or buses. You don't want
There's
that.
nothing
You might be
ungreen
right,
about a bus.
that's the problem
There's
actually,
nothing
because
ungreen
why
about a
people do
bus.
not get onto a random bus, right? Because they, I mean.
This is back home.
Well,
You want to
here's
develop this for back home where you're from?
I think it would be anywhere, right?
Now suppose, see the problem, like Muni runs on schedules and routes.
Yeah.
Suppose you had, and used modern information technology, and everyone who needed to get somewhere, like logged that in to a website or something, and then you calculated van
Here's where
routes.
the big interest is.
Well, just like, okay, these people need to get here, like we can, and just calculate the van routes on the fly.
Right.
And
Well, and okay, so there's also those services like taking you to the airport, right? There's common destinations that are really popular. And there's people, I don't remember all the names of them, but there's like Superman, I think, and one of the other ones that, you know, they go around and pick up a bunch of people and then drive you all to the airport. And some companies require you to take that as opposed to a private car because they don't pay for a private car. But here would be my idea. So I work in Palo Alto. My office is in Palo Alto. I never go in. Because it's such a pain in my ass to take Caltrain down. And then there's a free shuttle right to there, but you know, operated by Stanford. But it's like if the train's 2 minutes late, it's gone. So then I'm waiting 40 minutes for the next one. I gotta go find some Wi-Fi and have coffee or some bullshit. And if I had a meeting, it's
You
not.
would be a perfect customer for something like that.
I would sign up for this in an instant, and I think VMware is, you know, in Palo Alto, 9,000 people. I'm sure you could find more than enough people would sign up to make a Bowers truck. They used to have one, but they discontinued it for whatever reason. I think you would have more than enough people to monetize that.
maybe that reason
To
would
big
be,
campuses, big
Okay,
employers.
so
From San Francisco.
let's take on the problem. It's a company called like this. There's a startup like this. I'm sorry to make advertisements for them because I would like to do something like that myself, but I think they're
Well, I'll Google
definitely.
it later.
So they have the Zenride has their own buses?
No, they have the system. They have the information system which connects people. I don't really know they're in private beta or something like that, but they have the event.
I'm saying screw connecting people. I don't have a car, so I can't offer anything to the carpool idea except money. I would rather have a.
It's enough money.
I would rather have a
It's more than
private
enough.
version of what some of the employers do, right? So Yahoo still operates several hours buses out of the city to ferry Yahoo employees from San Francisco to Sunnyvale and Santa Clara, wherever their offices are. I would be happy to pay more than $100 a month. I mean, Caltrain's $100+ a month, right? I pay double whatever Caltrain charged to have a VMware Bowers that we all put in money towards.
Yeah.
And then have Wi-Fi and all the comfort that the Bowers.
And have a guaranteed seat, so you know you actually have a great seat that's comfortable.
Exactly.
You can get work done. That's going to get you there on time.
How important for you guys would be not to have to change the vehicle, like not to make a transfer?
Oh, that's critical. It's point to point that really makes my day, right? So the reason why I don't go to the office is I have to get some way to get to Caltrain up here. Then I have to Caltrain to the main Palo Alto or the California station, and then either take a shuttle from Stanford shuttle or a Caltrain shuttle from the California station, and they all take forever because I'm just on the wrong side of Palo Alto. You know, if I was downtown Palo Alto, it wouldn't matter. But if you're Palo Alto by 280, it sucks. It really
for me
sucks.
personally, if I go to work, if I have to change once and I have to wait there 5 minutes or 10 minutes, or I see in advance how long I'm gonna wait, then it's acceptable for me.
No. As long as they guaranteed it, I'd be okay.
So yeah, the system would arrange for the transfers. Right?
Okay.
For if it
Also,
should change.
as far as starting on a smaller scale, just as someone who lives in San Francisco, people are paying $2 for a mini bus ride. If you put 4 people into a cab and all split it, it's the same, and you're getting
Yes.
a car ride from
Yeah.
one point to another.
Yeah.
So if Nicole and I live in the middle of nowhere, getting a cab on a Friday night is
It's
the most
impossible.
miserable experience known to mankind. If you were
Yeah,
able to
yes.
start in a small scale with people who are able to locate each other along a route and all went and kind of picked each other up as they went and you got a big enough group together, you could do $3
So it's a
each.
matter of technology.
But if you do a private vehicle, I
The
think
need is there, you just need to
No, but
make the
what I'm
system.
saying is like finding those people near you who are in obscure places, because as long as you have a large enough group of people, you're already cutting the cost and you're finding a middle ground between a muni or a cab.
Well, I just came up with an
That's
interesting
10
concept.
minutes.
So there's a, can we continue this? I'll continue it later.
Go ahead.
I've picked up my limos before who are off duty and they're just looking to make some extra money and they're, in a
Absolutely.
popular area, right?
All the time.
And they're like, hey, do you want to ride there? And I'm like, okay, $10, $20, whatever. I'm like, okay, we negotiate or whatever, and you get a ride in a limo to wherever you're going. What I'm saying is, I think there's a lot of unused capacity in those private vehicles that if you could pull those people together and their availability and GPS and all that, and then the people who needed this service.
I was thinking about.
But somebody tried that with a cab.
Is making a first
That's what I'm
take
saying,
on the.
private.
I have to go, right?
Yeah,
Just
Go ahead.
5 more sentences. I was thinking about taking a first take about this with making some system which would work like the bus IDs and stop IDs and maybe directions, and which would work through Twitter. So we wouldn't have to build a
Big infrastructure.
big technology around it, just to describe the rules for people to communicate on Twitter about the possibilities. Doesn't solve the security problem, right? I mean, it stays there, but maybe the first take on that would be that. So I don't want to prolong it anymore, so we can talk about it.
Yeah. Thank you. There'll be plenty of time to discuss after. We're still